Last time on Whitetails Inc.
Yeah, this is Mary Sanders. Oh my god. Oh, he's a dandy. He is a dandy. Can't believe it. This is the buck I wanted to kill most of the late season. Rock and roll, man. Nice little 8. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a hanger. The first one I've ever had. I looked up here and saw it plain as day. Well, not too bad of a day for shed antler hunting.
At Whitetails Inc., we do all the work and don't hunt with outfitters or guides on huge pieces of managed property. We're do-it-yourselfers just like you. We're not professional athletes, but sometimes we feel like professional tree trimmers. We have extremely high standards and only compete with ourselves.
I think I just passed about 1,000 inches.
We don't have any cool catchphrase.
Let's party.
Or feel the need to use face paint to fit in. We only use gear that works, and not because somebody's paying us to do so. The only thing that makes us special is our level of dedication. Well, except that Dallas Fort Worth wears a cape and is missing his trigger finger. Welcome to Whitetails Inc.
I have not been out shed hunting in probably close to a month. I've been at trade shows non-stop, and I finally got a couple weeks off. It was a nice day today. I should be doing my taxes right now, but I couldn't hold off anymore. I wanted to come out and walk, and I've been probably walking for an hour. I haven't found anything, so I figured it's probably because I haven't been doing a very good job telling the story. So I'm out hitting one of my spots for the first time. It's got corn, which is why I think most of the deer have been over here, because I haven't found any. Well, I've been out, but it seems like all the activity was over on this side. Usually it's during hunting season when there's corn. So, well, good golly, Miss Molly, I finally found a shed. I think it's old. It's a little thinker. But right now, any shed is good. I have walked a long, long way, and this is all I found. I'm probably two hours on the nose. But I'm getting right up into this bedding area up here, if you can see behind me. All beautiful cedars. Hopefully there's a bunch more of these, times 20. Finally, after all this time, Crockett. It's one of his sides. Looks like, oh my gosh, he's all busted up. Oh, what a this is a great shed to find, man. I'm so tired of I've walked and walked and walked and walked today like 4 hours. I'd only found one dink. And finally, right there behind me, you can see it. It ain't much, but it's a big mature deer I would have killed this year. It's got some cool character. Let's check it out. Oh, finally, after walking all day, I finally find something. And it's nothing to look at. It's all busted up, but it is. He busted his G2 off, and he had 2 right here. Oh, big old heavy mature deer. This is this year's shed. He wasn't much to score-wise, but he's a big old deer. He's got some cool character, and obviously he's a ass kicker, if you know what I mean. Oh, I've walked a long, long ways for this shed. And this is cool because it's one of the big mature deer I knew was around here. Hadn't been touched as far as nibbling on. It's just beat up, but what a cool hook on there, huh? Freaking sweet. Kyle and I saw him last year. Filmed him and never saw him this year on the hoof, but old deer. He's like 6 or 7 years old. Got sheds to him 2 years ago. Jim Dandy. Jim Dandy. Oh, I'm tired. Oh. I've been walking for probably an hour and came up along the edge of this creek right here, and sure enough, I think it's that big beautiful 10. I don't know if it's a... Holy smokes, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah, look at that, Dandy. I think that's off the buck that I passed several times. He had a busted off G2, or G3, excuse me, on his left side. Oh, what a dandy shot, man. Makes it all worthwhile.
Kind of hard to shoot an animal that's running Mach 4, but the first potentially mature deer, finally, good gravy. Haven't been winded yet tonight. There's a buck right here. He's only 4 though, I think, up there. Years ago, I made myself realize that if I had to question shooting a deer, I'm not shooting it. That's a 4-year-old deer. I'm not sure if that's a triple sec buck. He's got that crab claw in the front, very similar. I think he's a 4-year-old, and he's got a busted off G2 on his left side, so I opted to pass him. I had him at 25 yards right here. Dandy. It's the 3rd time we've seen him, 2nd time I passed him. But 150-inch 4-year-old, if he wouldn't have busted off the G3 on his left side, he's a stud. He's going to be a monster next year.
Got another one, baby. It's underneath some pines here. This thing's been out here for a year. Isn't that ridiculous? How do you not find them, you know? But just goes to show, in an area that I've walked probably more than any other area that I hunt, you still miss them. Probably fell late, but anyway, cool. Nice four-side. Almost kind of looks like Barry Sanders. I hope it is, but I don't think Barry was busted off. That's a nice deer. That's a nice deer. Is that him?
You want it back, remember?
Do you have busted off brow?
Yep. And he's got a little kicker on the main beam.
Yep.
Where?
Like the crab claw.
Yeah, it's just a little G4.
Yeah. That's him, yeah.
Nice.
Nice bases.
Yeah, he's heavy. That's a 5-year-old deer, I bet. Frickin' sweet. I found, this is my 4th one today. First one we found on this other property Dan hunts. Sweet. Well, this is exactly where you would expect to find one. Check her out, Dalla. Nice.
You should have shot that deer.
You could have shot this one?
Yeah.
This turned out to be the buck that Dallas passed on the last night of his 2011 hunting season.
A buck right here, right in the tree, right. That might be a shooter. He's wide. I guess I'll make this. Oh yeah, he comes this way. Nice. He's at about 50 yards right there.
He thought it was a 4.5-year-old. I thought it was a 5.5-year-old. And either way, we now have a piece of this buck's history forever.
Yeah.
I still think Dallas should have shot this buck, which would have been by far his biggest buck to date. I guess it just goes to show, this ain't your typical group of hunters. I think we all have some major mental issues.
This has been an amazing night. It feels like the week just started. I definitely had my opportunity tonight to shoot a 4-year-old. That right there, and then the Slayer buck. But if it doesn't make me overwhelmingly want to shoot him, there's no point in doing it, you know? There's no other place that I'd rather be or spend my vacation than doing this.
Yeah, it's him for sure.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah, it's him for sure.
Sweet. Just found a big dead buck. I can't tell you how far I walked today. A long frickin' way, I'll put it that way. And this is not what I wanted to find. This is a buck, he disappeared late after the rut. Apologize for the wind. Oh man. This is not what I wanted to find. Not what I wanted to find. Son of a buck. No, it's not tank. Great big 9-pointer. Check this out. I know who that deer is. Another 4-year-old dead. Beautiful. He was a beautiful 4-year-old. I forgot what I called him. God. Man, that just frustrates me. These goddamn shotgun hunters, there's a bunch of dudes who do a bunch of deer driving by us, and I'd be willing to bet you $1. God dang it. There's just nothing worse in frickin' life. Another big dead 4-year-old. Tons of trail camera pictures of this deer. He was a deer I planned on putting on the hit list this year. And now I don't have to worry about that, now do I? I'm sick and tired of finding dead deer. Shed hunt my butt off the whole season long, hoping that someday I'll get to put an arrow through a deer like this. Sick and tired of finding this stuff, man. Absolutely sick and tired. Just pisses me off.
As I'm sure you can tell, I don't like finding dead bucks. The worst part, both were right on my property lines, and I know where these bucks were most likely wounded. As with anything, you can only control so much, and just like most of you, I'm no millionaire with thousands of acres of ground to manage. I do the best I can, and find dead bucks I pass every single year. It simply comes with the territory. White Knuckle Productions is proud to announce the release of our 6th whitetail bow hunting DVD, Never Ending Season. We are currently taking pre-orders and will start shipping DVDs in the next couple weeks. Check out the following trailer showing the highlights of our new DVD. It's wicked rad and you need to own it. Thank you everyone for your support. We are Whitetails Inc. Where do I even start? Well, I guess these days I feel like we never really stop. Immediately following hunting season, we start hitting trade shows, shed hunting, DVD editing, turkey hunting, summer scouting, and filming the Velvet Rut. Not too long after, we're setting and checking trail cameras, trimming shooting lanes, setting stands, and before you know it, we're all perched in a tree or in a blind somewhere in the wonderful world of the whitetail. All the while, Kyle and I are also producing the Whitetails Inc. web show and launching new episodes all the time. When looking around today's hunting industry, I wouldn't trade the guys on our crew for anybody. We have some of the most seasoned veterans, hardest working and straight up killing machines of any team out there. We are also committed to management and are okay with having fewer kills in our videos if it just means the chance at a truly mature animal. We are who we are. We hunt for ourselves, and our season is the never-ending season.